Hey everyone, welcome to another chocolate for breakfast on a beautiful Saturday morning. At least it's beautiful here in Portland. I can't believe how gorgeous it is. Thank you so much for being here and joining me in my celebrations. And my laptop is shaking, so I'll try not to move the little, it's actually on a dishwasher. Little secret for y'all who didn't know. We have a moving dishwasher and I put it on there so I could move it around the kitchen. It's because I love to go live from my laptop, even though I use my phone for my normal videos, and so I have a tripod for my phone. Anyway, details that you may or may not care about, y'all. So anyway, if you happen to be joining me live, I would love if you said hi in the chat box. I see Jay Rise is here. Hey, Jay, thank you so much for being here. And if you feel so inclined, please share with me what you are celebrating today, and I will do the same with you as soon as I share with you what I've done for my chocolate for breakfast, because why wait to have chocolate until dessert, right? We have our pleasures all day long, especially first thing. Wake up, have some fun, eat some chocolate, and in that order. All right, so what I decided to do today is actually kind of funny because it's an overnight pudding that you use chia seeds. So for those of you who don't know, when you use chia seeds, they kind of create this gelatin type thing naturally. And when they get moist. And so last night, I had this realization that I had to make them overnight, but I had an event last night where I was dancing, and so I didn't get home till almost 2 a.m. And so I decided that I was gonna make this because it's a super quick recipe. It says on the thing that it's a 5-minute prep time, right? I'm like, this is gonna be easy. You basically, and it's only 4 ingredients, which is awesome. You basically mix chia seeds with quinoa, and then you also put in some spice with some chocolate almond milk, which is awesome, right? You have this amazing chocolate almond milk that's already at the grocery store. I don't know why I have never tried it. I mean, it's amazing in your coffee. It's really, really good. And yes, it does have a little bit of cane sugar in it. This is the one that I bought, the Almond Breeze. But there are recipes online, believe it or not, to make your own almond milk, not even just adding chocolate to regular almond milk, but you can actually make the whole almond milk from the beginning. And there's recipes to make the whole chocolate almond milk. And maybe I'll try it someday. To me, that seems like a lot of work for something you can buy right off the shelf. But then again, I tried to make Pop-Tarts, and that I could buy off the shelf too. And some things just can't be improved on. So anyway, so having said all that, then when I was gonna put together the whole recipe last night, I had this realization that it's actually cooked quinoa that you have to use in this recipe, which makes sense, but I didn't think about it. And it takes like 20 minutes to cook your quinoa, right? And so I start making the quinoa, and it's, again, like I said, it's like 2 a.m. at this point. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just sit down on my couch and I'll wait 20 minutes. And I didn't even set a timer on my stove or on my phone, which I'm really bad at anyway. I don't think it would have woken me up anyway because I totally fell asleep. I was so out. And probably I would say almost an hour later, I woke up and I was like, what is coming out of my kitchen? I was totally burning the quinoa, and it was bad. It was so bad. It still smells like burnt quinoa in here. So anyway, I thought, well, I'm still gonna make this recipe, and I'm still gonna try, even though it doesn't have overnight to chill, because why not? I really wanted to try this recipe. I want to see what it's like. What I really love about it is that chia seeds and quinoa have natural protein in it, as well as almond milk, even if it's just a little bit. And so it's kind of like this natural, healthy, protein-packed pudding that's chocolatey deliciousness. And if you've never had chia seeds before, they have this awesome kind of crunchiness to it. So anyway, I have this feeling it's gonna be really good. So the recipe that I picked online, I'll put the link to the description below, but they showed it online, these cute little jars with like blueberries and nectarines on top. It looks so good. And so I thought, why not? I'll do the same thing. So I put in a cute little jar with some blueberries on top. And like I said, even though I didn't get a chance to let it gel overnight, I'm sure it will be kind of similar tasting. So here we go. Oh my God. This is really good, you guys. I'm kind of surprised at how good it is, especially with the blueberries. So there's a 5-spice in there. This is the one we bought. I think you're supposed to buy a Chinese 5-spice, so we were kind of laughing about, hopefully this is actually a real, the right kind, but it tastes really good. So that kind of flavor, it's got like cloves and cinnamon and some other similar types of spices in here. I have a feeling it has that nice flavor that is really balanced well with the blueberries. So I see Jay is chatting up in the chat box. I'm just gonna see what he says here. Awesome. He got a notice in advance, which is awesome. I love it when my subscribers are known in advance. They can come see me live. So anyway, let's get to the celebrations. Highly recommend this, by the way. Like I said, I'll put the recipe in the description. And if you really want, you know, a little bit healthier almond milk, and this recipe is pretty healthy already, but if you really want it, you certainly can make your own almond milk and your own chocolate almond milk. In fact, maybe I'll just put a couple of links to recipes for that too, in case those of you out there want. It's super healthy, super duper. You can go all the way, full powered healthiness. All right. So the first thing I'm celebrating today is I am celebrating my friend Jenny's birthday. She is turning 50 tomorrow, and she came out last night on our, it was on the boat. Actually, our performance last night for the Soul was on the boat. And it's called the Portland Spirit, and it basically goes down the river and underneath the bridges, and so you can kind of see downtown Portland, and it goes back and forth a couple of times. And so it's just kind of basically a kind of glorified booze cruise, right? And it was a gorgeous night. It was so warm out. Like usually when you go outside on that thing, unless it's summertime, it's really uncomfortable, but it was so comfortable last night without a jacket on or whatever out on the deck. It was really, really nice. So anyway, gorgeous night, great night to be on the boat and dancing. And so my friend Jenny came out to celebrate her birthday, and my other friend Amy, who I mentioned last week, had a birthday. She came in to celebrate her birthday too. So, and they brought another few friends with them. So we had a really great time. They were partying it up. I was taking it a little easy on the partying because I had to perform. So, but it was really fun to hang out with them and dance on the dance floor, and we had a great time. So happy birthday, Jenny. It's a big one for you, but you don't look a day over 32. And I'm super glad that you and I have reconnected again recently and more often. And the second thing I'm celebrating today is to just let stuff go. One of the things a couple things happened last night where there was, you know, just not enough room on the dance floor for us to really perform. We're like hitting the audience as we're doing turns, and it really kind of messes you up. In my brain, I messed up quite a few times. For our second performance, one of the gals was actually out on the deck. I didn't even hear that we were going on. And so she was really, really upset about how she missed the second performance, because she was like, oh my God, the formations were probably so off, which nobody could tell, right? Nobody in the audience, they're all drinking, they don't care. And it's actually really hard to tell formations too when you're that close. It's like basically, you know, we're in the middle of the dance floor and they're all around us. And so I think it was fine. You know, I just felt bad for her because she missed the performance, but I totally know what that's like, because when I messed up during the first performance, I was kicking myself. So I think it's one of those things, like if you kick yourself too hard, you just think about it constantly. You just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. And that's kind of like the metaphor on the dance floor is actually how it is. Like if you mess up while you're dancing and you don't let it go and keep going, then you're just gonna be standing there, everyone's dancing around you, right? So I actually learned that one of my first performances, I actually had a glass of Prosecco beforehand, which was not a good idea. And I messed up and then I just froze because I was like, what do I do? So anyway, it definitely is one of those things you just got to keep going, keep moving. Most of the time, most of the audience doesn't even notice because they don't know. They don't know what you're supposed to be doing on the dance floor. So anyway, I think whenever we mess up in life, we should just let it go, move on. And certainly I've messed up many times during a live video like this with y'all. So I just got to keep moving and keep getting better and better, right? And then the third thing I am celebrating today is I am celebrating YouTubers, all you other YouTubers out there. I've gotten so much inspiration from you all lately. Been checking you out now that I'm doing this 30-day challenge. Day 3, day 3 of my challenge. And you guys have, all of you YouTubers out there have some really cool stuff you're doing, whether it's, you know, cool video shots that you're doing or just fun ideas or great storytelling. It's just been amazing, and just to see some of the niches out there and things that people are doing. So I just appreciate all of you out there, and I know how hard you're working to make cool videos for people and give them value and love to your audience. So cheers to you all, and thanks for keeping on and giving me more inspiration too. All right, let's see what Jay is celebrating. He is celebrating great food and great company. Totally agree. Great food and great company right now, right? Easy, fun, massively impact solutions. in slutty Halloween costumes. There was plenty of that last night, let me tell you. I was cracking up actually at how many people were there fully decked out and ready to get on that boat, and they were just in their Halloween costumes and ready to party. It was actually really fun because the whole crowd was just like in the mood to have fun. And that's always fun when it's like that. And there were some really funny costumes last night. So good stuff, good stuff. And love that you are appreciating that too. It's one of the fun things about Halloween. We can, you know, I'm sure you've heard that before, you know, we women can dress in very provocative clothing, and it's cool. It's accepted for Halloween at least. So, but I think it should be accepted every day. Why not? Yeah, Jay just said, I just feel it should be more than a once a year thing. Totally agree. So, dress how you want to dress. That's what life is for. Just, you know, have fun and express yourself. So with that, I think that's it today. I've got some cleaning up to do. Last night when I realized I burnt the quinoa, and I was like, all right, I'm going to bed, I actually put the twisty tie around the chia seeds, or no, it was actually the quinoa. And there was still some at the top of the bag. I didn't realize it. So I'm trying to put it up on top of the fridge where we keep all of our seeds and stuff. And like chia seeds and quinoa went everywhere. I just went all over the kitchen. And so I've got some cleaning up to do. Even though this recipe is really simple, I highly recommend it. And it says it makes a serving of 4, by the way, but this little mini size was probably about 6 of them. So anyway, I'm gonna keep enjoying my spicy chocolate quinoa chia seed concoction, and wishing you guys all an awesome day. Go out there and celebrate with someone you love, eat something yummy you love, and have some pleasure all day long. All right, thanks you guys. I appreciate you being here. Bye.